Hey guys, we're here for lick 3 now. I hope you've been practicing lick 2 and you've got really loose wrist now. That would be excellent. So lick 3 sounds like this. So we've got a couple of techniques happening here. We've got some slides and we've got this bend with an extra fretted note on it. But let's just go through the notes first and then we'll talk about that technique a bit later on. So we're still in F major, but now we're sliding up to the root there, and we're copying that slide again for the next bit. And with a bend. I'll go through the frets, we can start there. So it's a slide up to the 13th fret on the B string. I'd like to do this with my middle finger, which then sets up your first finger to be ready on the 12th fret of the E string. And then your middle finger comes back on the 13th fret of the E string again. So we get this lick. So that's one to just practice on its own, because this slide in from nowhere has got to be there. That really adds something to the lick, I think. It's something Steve does quite a lot in his playing. And then the other bit, we're following that same format with a slide in and then a run up. So this time we're going to slide up to the 15th fret, but this time with your third finger. And then again, your index finger is ready to go where it needs to on the E string, which is 13th fret. And then this is the tricky bit. You're going to come on with your third finger onto the 15th fret. At the same time, you're going to bend up. Like that. So it's really important when you're bending, remember, we don't want to do it with the sort of the tips of your fingers here, or rather we don't want to be using your fingers to do the bend. Like that, you just don't have the same strength in a bend for that. Especially here, we want to be holding that bend a lot because we've got more to do with it. So make sure you get your thumb over the top and you're really using your forearm, the strength in your forearm to push that string up. Like that. And also the benefit of doing this is that actually it leaves your little finger just where it needs to be, because what we're going to do there is hold this bend and fret with our little finger on the 16th fret. Like that. We'll try that again. All the time, you're still holding this bend, so that's why it's really important to use the strength in your arm rather than try to rely on strength in your fingers. If I try that with just my fingers, it's not going to sound good. You can see that's a real struggle. And it's also really, really important here to get your bend right up to pitch. So you could even practice that with a tuner. Because then when you come on with your little finger, that's got to be the right note as well. So after that, we've done our slide and our bend and our fret. Then it's just that first bend again, which we can then release. And then the clever bit here, which is something Steve would definitely do, is the chords in the background change. They change to an E flat here. So we're going to play an E flat up here on the 16th fret of the B string, just to really follow that chord progression. So all together, that second half sounds like this. One more time with just that bit. So now we'll play all of lick 3, we get this. And again, I'm going to stick the drum machine on. I'm going to set it back to, I think I'll set it to 90 again. So it's a nice comfortable speed. And let's have a listen. So. time. Cool. So good luck with that one, guys. Key things to remember there is really make sure that you're bending with the strength in your arm and not in your fingers. That's absolute must for this kind of technique. Cool. So I will see you for next for lick 4, which is an enormous lick. So good luck practicing this one, and I'll see you next time.